All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're breaking down a really ambitious goal, but one that's totally within reach. A step-by-step blueprint to get your med spa hitting 5 lakh rupee in monthly revenue.
So this is the big question, right? How do you actually consistently bring in that kind of money? This isn't about guesswork or just hoping you get busy. Nope. It's about having a precise, repeatable system. And that's exactly what we're going to unpack.
Just look at that number for a second. 5 lakh rupees. This isn't some fantasy figure we just made up. It's a target. And as you're about to see, it's a target you can hit with a very clear, data-driven strategy. Every single thing we talk about is a piece of this puzzle.
So where do we even start? Well, the foundation of this whole blueprint begins with what you sell. It all comes down to choosing your services strategically. It's not just about what you like to do, it's about what's good for the business's bottom line. The blueprint kicks off by focusing on what we call high-intent services. We're talking about things like laser hair removal, skin tightening, Botox, and body contouring. You see, these aren't just your regular run-of-the-mill treatments. These are services people are actively searching for, and they're ready to invest in for real results.
And why these specifically? It's simple, really. The business model is baked right in. A lot of these services need more than one session, which means you're creating repeat customers from the get-go. This is huge because it boosts the value of every client and gives you a much better return on every single appointment you book.
Okay, so you've picked the right services. Now you need the engine to actually bring in the customers. And that's where this concept of a zero-waste funnel comes into play. The name says it all, right? It's all about being super efficient and turning your ad dollars directly into clients and chairs.
Let's break this funnel down. It's got 4 key parts, and each one is designed to move a person to the next stage. You start with super targeted ads on Facebook and Instagram to grab their attention. They click and bam, they're on a custom landing page. Then a WhatsApp AI bot instantly starts a conversation. And finally, every single lead gets tracked and nurtured in your CRM. It's a smooth, seamless process.
Now for the nitty-gritty. For your ads, the goal is purely lead generation. You're targeting people in cities, probably between 22 and 45 years old, who are already interested in beauty and spas. And your budget? You want to start with at least 1,000 rupees a day. Think of this as the fuel for your customer attraction machine.
So what does a good ad even sound like? Well, here's a perfect example of an angle that just works. Glow-up offer. 3 services in one combo. Limited slots. This is so powerful because it screams high value, a combo deal. And then it creates that crucial urgency with limited slots. It's not just an ad, it's an offer that's hard to refuse.
Okay, so they clicked. Now they're on your landing page. This page has one job, and one job only, to convince them to act. It follows this proven formula. You start with their problem, introduce your service as the solution, list all the amazing benefits, build trust with real photos and reviews, restate your great offer, and then finish with a super clear call to action, your CTA.
You know, getting a lead is only half the job. Now comes the really important part, turning that interest into actual money. This is all about the art of nurturing. It's about guiding someone from just browsing to actually booking that appointment.
First thing you have to understand is that not all leads are the same. You've got to sort them out. You'll have your hot leads, who are basically ready to hand you their money. Then you have warm leads, who are interested but maybe have some questions. And finally, your cold leads, who are just finding out you exist. Each group needs a totally different touch.
And this is absolutely crucial. You have to match your strategy to the lead's temperature. For those hot leads, you need to be fast, immediate, personal follow-up to lock in that booking. But for cold leads, it's a different game. You use automated retargeting ads to gently stay on their radar, building trust over time until they're ready.
So what does one of those gentle retargeting ads look like? Something like this. Still thinking? Here's a client story. See? It's not a hard sell. It's helpful. It's showing, not telling, but using a real client success story to build that trust and turn a maybe later into a definite yes.
All right, this is where it all comes together. We've built the machine, and now we're going to look at the numbers. This is the payoff. This is where we see exactly how all those daily actions and smart choices add up to hit that 5 lakh rupee goal. Let's do it. Let's just walk through the math.
You start with 1,000 rupees a day in ads. That's 30,000 for the month. That spend should get you around 300 leads. Now, if you convert just 30% of those, which is very doable, that's 90 bookings. If your average sale is 5,000 rupees, well, that gets you to 4.5 lakh already. Then you just need to find another 50,000 in upsells, and you're there. See? The math checks out.
And you can see it right here. That big bar, that's the 4.5 lakh from your initial bookings. That's the heavy lifting. But that smaller bar, that extra 50,000, that's the secret sauce. That's what gets you over the finish line. It comes from smart upselling and getting clients onto treatment packages. It's a two-punch combo for success.
And there we have it, 5 lakh rupees. Plus, we started with this number as our big goal. And by following this blueprint, from picking the right services, to building the funnel, to nurturing leads, to trusting the data, we haven't just met the goal. We've built a system that can blow past it.
So there you go. That's the whole blueprint laid out from A to Z. The path from 0 to 5 lakh a month is right in front of you. The only real question left is the one on your screen. What's your first step going to be? Thanks for tuning in.